understanding academic integrity is pretty vital to your sort of success throughout your degree.
I think academic integrity means being honest, not only with others but also with yourself.
There's a trust placed on the student that the work that they present is their own work, not that of others.
Academic integrity is really important in the university. As a new student, it's kind of important that you learn how to be ethical and honest and trustworthy with all your assignments, because it not only applies to your university life, but whatever you're going to do after that, you kind of need to take those values with you.
Academic misconduct is basically going against academic integrity.
Academic misconduct is where there's presence of dishonesty and unfairness.
Academic misconduct to me means that someone is not honestly producing work that belongs to them, or they're not acknowledging the work of others.
Academic misconduct is just cheating, really.
Misconduct can include plagiarising, cheating in an exam, colluding with another student.
Academic misconduct relates to kind of anywhere where you're not abiding to academic integrity. So that can mean things like plagiarising in your assignments, which can be either just kind of stealing other people's quotes. It can also mean copying another person's work and presenting it as your own.
One really important thing for students to do is to develop really good note-taking skills. So a way of writing the meaning of the things they're reading in their own words, and then having a system or a code for representing their own thoughts and the connections between the ideas.
It's important to reference because you've got to acknowledge the reader that these are not your ideas, and also to tell them the source of where this information is from.
So not everything has to be referenced, but you must reference those ideas that have come from another source, and you must represent your own ideas clearly and separately.
When I was learning to reference at university, it just came down to practice, really.
Students who leave their assignments to the last minute put themselves under tremendous pressure, and they're often the ones that commit academic misconduct. And this is because they've given themselves very limited time to read through the material, to summarise things, to put things into their own words, to properly acknowledge sources.
If you want help, help will always be there.
The lecturer might highlight something and say not referenced properly or something, but they might not explain why. If you have any questions about that, you just make sure that you follow it up and find out what the problem was, so that the next essay you write, it doesn't happen again.
I learned to reference from the UniSC's L3 website, and also I went to LTU to have a chat with some of the lecturers, and they assisted me.
I got help from a couple of different sources at university. So there's the L3 services and also the referencing forum on the academic integrity module. I found those pretty helpful.
It's very important when you write an assignment that the work is your own. There's a number of reasons. First, to me, is that you are demonstrating that you understand the material, that you can analyse it. So to do that, you need to be able to explain that in your own words.
So the whole idea of developing yourself as a professional, particularly within a university environment, is to show what you're capable of doing. So in terms of assessments, you can't be assessed if the work is not yours.
Academic integrity is very much important because when you do the research, we usually look at the previous work done by people. So we have to always acknowledge or give the credibility of their work. And if I like to use their work, I have to always refer their work in my work.
Other people have actually done the research, and it took a lot of time to do it. So if you just take them and don't reference them, it's just like you're stealing their work that they've put up all their efforts for it.
A lot of people who have published, who have written texts and who are online have taken a lot of time and effort to actually present their findings. So somebody else coming along and grabbing it and saying, it's my idea, is just dishonest, it's immoral, unethical, and shouldn't be done under any circumstances.
Academic integrity is really important because it's about your learning. It's about you developing the knowledge and skills and attributes you need as a graduate, and it's about safeguarding the quality of our degrees at UniSA so that we know they're awarded with honesty and respect and fairness.